Hello guys, you're joining us again at the SBAT sofa. Again, I'm joined by Liam and I've got Phil with me. I'm not going to lie lads, I think we had a really good week last week to be fair. I think we called it pretty well in the Premier League. We've got 8 out of 10 of the predictions right. Got a couple of scores in there as well, Phil.
Yeah,
2-2 in the West Brom-West Ham game. We also got the 0-0 in the Middlesbrough-Everton. This week we're going to go with the FA Cup games. It's the final 16, so that means we've got 8 games to talk about. But start us off, Phil. Who's the first game?
First game off, guys, is the early kick-off, and it's at Turf Moor. We've got Burnley against Lincoln.
How do you see it going then, Liam?
You just got to look at Burnley's home form.
Yeah.
It's the FA Cup. Anything can happen. We all know this.
Yeah.
I'm going to side with I'm going to be pretty boring and go Burnley win to 0 probably.
Yeah, Burnley's home form's tremendous, isn't they? Got a good point against Chelsea in the Premier League at home last week. I think Sean Dyche will make changes to his team, but I still think they'll be very strong.
Yeah, I think the fact that they're not really in a relegation battle this year might go strong. I mean, Burnley going to Wembley is going to be a huge thing for them, so they might have a bit more focus on the cup this year.
Yes.
Like previous years, they've been really in the midst of a relegation battle. So I think they'll take it pretty seriously.
No, agreed. I mean, Burnley's home form, as we've touched upon, is amazing. They've won 7 out of the last 8 and they draw one of them against Chelsea. We've also got to talk about Lincoln, to be fair. Their form's been amazing. They're smashing it in their league.
Yeah, definitely.
And they've obviously had a cup upset in the last round as well. I think they're going to give Burnley a good go, to be honest. But I think I'm with you, lads. I think Burnley ultimately are going to be too strong. They won't sort of.
Yeah, I think I'll go 2-0 Burnley.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm with you like that, Bents. I like 2-0 to Burnley.
You know what, lads? I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm going to say the same. I think 2-0 Burnley sounds like a fair result. Next one, Phil. You've got the pad. Who have we got?
We've got the pad. I like this game. It's Huddersfield against Manchester City. Now, on paper, it should be a bulk standard City win, but Huddersfield's form, I don't think, can be overlooked. They've won their last 6 games in all competition, and they're unbeaten in 6 at home, winning 5, drawing 1.
Yeah, home advantage could be crucial as well.
Yeah.
It's fine. We've had a little phone drop there. We're just checking his phone's all right, and it's fine. Right, carry on, Bents.
I just don't see past City again. I know I'm going to be really boring. I think it's where there's no Premier League versus Premier League ties in this round, and I'm going to be really boring and say Man City win comfortably as well. Huddersfield are good, but they're overperforming. I mean, I follow Birmingham, so I see a lot in the Championship, and they're playing well, but I don't think they're as good as maybe people who don't follow the Championship perceive. I think they're just they're grinding out results, but City's going to be too much for them. Yeah, I fancy him to get a goal, but I can see like 3-1 City.
Both teams to score. City win then is your fancy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was going to say City always concede goals.
Yeah,
I think it's just
not recently. Ever since Caballero's
goal. I know they kept a clean sheet on Monday night, but Bournemouth had 3 or 4 gilt-edged chances.
4 as well, mate. I don't think they've conceded in 3.
So, I still fancy them to concede chances. It's whether the other team takes them then.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Right, so City win we definitely expect in. It's whether or not you choose to go both teams to score wins to nil. There's a sort of disagreement here, but City win seems to be a unanimous decision there. Yeah. Third up, Phil, who have we got?
From there we're going to the Riverside, and we've got Middlesbrough against Oxford. Now, Oxford have already taken 1 North East scout in the last round. Sorry, Tizz.
Yeah, shocking really, wasn't it? That missed penalty and it's changed.
I think they knocked us out as well.
I
think they knocked Birmingham out.
Both of us out then.
It was either the league. It might have been the League Cup. No, it was the League Cup. They knocked out the League Cup.
Hopefully they'll take Spurs out in the next round then.
Yeah.
So yeah, tough one. As we were having a chat about this earlier.
Yeah.
Middlesbrough don't concede goals, but they don't score an awful lot.
I think this is a banana skin potentially.
I think it's going to be as boring as normal.
Yeah, we called them 0-0 last week and we were spot on. It wouldn't surprise me this week.
Wouldn't surprise me if there was a replay.
Yeah.
I don't think I fancy Oxford to win.
No.
But I don't know. I mean, it could be really boring again and say Borough 1-0, but
yeah, I think every time you watch Borough play, you just go under 2.5.
Yeah,
it's like your instinct, isn't it?
I think the safest option. I think you'll get a good price on it as well this week. Is under 2.5 goals.
Yeah,
so,
no, definitely. It's not going to be a goal fest for Jeff and the boys to watch on Soccer Saturday.
Yeah,
watch it be like 6-0 now.
Yeah, I know. It's the way you call them, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to go for under 2.5. I think in that one, guys. We're not too convinced by anyone for the result, so under 2.5 goals would be our bet in that one. Who's next up then, Phil?
Next one for me, this is the banana skin tie of the round.
Yeah.
We've got Millwall against Leicester at the New Den.
Yeah, I like that as a banana skin as well.
I don't think it's a banana skin. We've had this argument. But,
Yeah, we've already been through it. He's overruled.
Millwall's already a tough place to go to.
Yeah.
Leicester, terrible.
Yeah.
I spoke about it last week. Like, they are so far away from being a team. Midweek, the weekend, the midweek after, they've got Sevilla.
Yeah.
I'd actually put my neck on the line and say Millwall, draw no bet, or maybe win.
Yeah, I think we're with you on that. I think we fancy Millwall.
I'd say they've already knocked 2 Premier League teams out of the FA Cup so far. They've beaten Bournemouth and Watford at the Den this year. So again, you'd have to.
Last thing Leicester really want at the moment is more games.
No, you've got to focus on the league, haven't you?
You'd have to say they probably want to be knocked out of this, or they'll play the reserves.
Yeah, if you've got the Premier League to stay in, or the Champions League to stay in, and you've got the FA Cup.
The priority's got to be Premier League.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, even the Champions League, I mean, they've done well to get this far, but
they're in a relegation battle, no doubt. So
the Premier League's worth more money to them.
Oh, absolutely. And it undoes everything that they've done as well in the previous year. If they get relegated, it's the biggest shock, possibly bigger than last year's shock, arguably.
No, I don't
Maybe
think
not.
anything will beat last year's shock of them winning the league.
Yeah, but it would be a howler.
It would be.
Yeah.
Somebody said that it would take the taint off them winning the Premier League. I'd actually disagree with that. Like, I don't think. I mean, I think all Leicester fans will. They'll remember that day for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
It's not great that you go down the year after, but
they've still got that.
Yeah,
I don't think any of us have got that.
You've still got that trophy in the cabinet, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'll ever see my team win the Premier League.
As a Newcastle fan, I'd be delighted if we got anywhere near that, to be quite honest. So yeah.
Mind you, the question that has to be asked though about Leicester is, if they lose, is Ranieri's job in danger?
What, the Millwall game?
Yeah, if they lose that and they're out of the FA Cup, they're in massive relegation.
I don't think that affects him getting sacked whatsoever. I think his Premier League record affects whether he gets the boot or not. I don't think the board will have the FA Cup as a priority whatsoever.
I think that's just another defeat. The fans will be unhappy again.
I don't think. No, I can't see it. I think if he's going to get sacked, it'll be after another couple of Premier League defeats. I can't see them prioritising the FA Cup in the boardroom.
Yeah,
personally.
I'm with you on that. To be fair, I think he'll get given at least to the end of the season, and I think it'll be him that ultimately makes the decision.
It would shock me if he went before the end of the season, but I think they'll get 3 points soon.
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll turn it around at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going for Millwall win, or to qualify at least. Draw no bet you liked was a bit of a safer option, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to throw ourselves out there and we go that Millwall will get something out of this game.
Definitely.
Who are we up then, Phil? Who we got next?
Last game on Saturday, we're going to the Midlands and it's Wolves against Chelsea at Molineux.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually fancy a bit of an upset in this, and I have no idea why.
It's the FA Cup, anything can happen, yeah.
Wolves have had a couple of bad results. They had a bad result midweek, lost to Wigan 1-0. This is the only thing they've got to play for. I can't see them really getting involved in the relegation fight in the
Championship. I think they're all right. They've got enough in the locker, haven't they?
I like Paul Lambert. I think he's a good manager, and I think they'll give this game their absolute all.
Yeah.
Costa hasn't been as prolific as he was at the start of the season.
No, he's dropped off a little bit, hasn't he, to be fair.
And after beating Liverpool so convincingly, it's just whether Chelsea underestimate them.
Yeah.
They got in behind Liverpool. We all know Chelsea play a little bit deeper, but with the wing backs, it's whether Wolves can exploit that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be brave and say Wolves will get a result, but I think they'll give them a game.
You think they'll keep the score down a bit at least?
Yeah. yeah.
That's fair enough.
I think this will be a good game.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a rollover by any means. What do you think?
No, I don't think it will be a rollover, but under Conte, I don't think Chelsea will underestimate them. I think they'll go there and do a professional Premier League job on a Championship team.
But would you not say that about Klopp? Like, Klopp normally gets his teams prepared. I mean, that's not how Wolves typically play in the Championship. They proper went at them. They had a real good game plan for them. It's whether they can look at whether Chelsea rest a few. I don't know.
That's why I'd expect to get a game.
Yeah,
I'm thinking he's going to get a go ahead. There might be a couple of others. Fabregas might get himself in there again.
Yeah, it's not like they've got a lack of quality coming into the team.
Yeah.
So I mean, Willan will probably play as well.
Yeah.
I wanted a Merson then and called him Will.i.am.
Yeah. Black-eyed peas front man. Yeah.
Yeah, but I say he'll come in.
Yeah.
Zuma will probably come in as well. So we've got a French international centre half coming in to replace some. So I just think they'll be too strong.
I'm going to side with Phil. I think that Chelsea will probably be too strong, but yeah, I think Wolves will give it a go.
I think inevitably it will be a win, but I'd probably have a look at Wolves on the plus handicap.
Yeah.
Maybe I bet Wolves +2 would be an alright price.
Yeah, I think it will be, to be honest. The price that I've seen Chelsea at.
Yeah.
I think you'd get a good price on the +2 handicap on Wolves. So yeah, we think Chelsea, but we don't think it's going to be the easiest game for them. We think they'll give it a go, Wolves. Next one, Phil.
Right, we're going to Sunday, and we've got a London derby at Craven Cottage. We've got Fulham against my team, Tottenham, which...
You fancy this one for the upset, don't you?
Yeah, there's something about it. It's alarm bells to me. I think, well, we saw Tottenham in the last round against Wickham. They literally scraped over the line, didn't they?
Yeah.
You got Ghent midweek as well.
Yeah, exactly. You've got Europa League. It's actually tonight. We're filming this on Thursday. We're yet to see what team Tottenham are going to put out for that, whether they're going to prioritise the FA Cup or the Europa League. If they prioritise Europa, then obviously the squad's going to be pretty weak on Sunday, we're expecting.
If they win the Europa League, they get Champions League, don't they? So
it's probably more in their interest to do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Obviously, we're filming this on a Thursday, that if Pochettino goes bold with his team tonight, I wouldn't expect the same strength lineup on Sunday.
Yeah.
Who does he start up top on Sunday? If he goes strong tonight, who does he start up top on Sunday?
I think you've got to give Janssen a game.
I think he'll go Janssen.
I think he'll still play Kane.
Tottenham fans would want to see that, I think. I think they'd want to see him as much as they can. But
yeah, or maybe Son up front as the number 9 figure who's done it when Kane hasn't played this year.
Not a bad shot.
I don't think he'll risk Kane in both games, if I'm being honest, in that short space of time.
I really like goals in this one, though. I like over 2.5.
Yeah.
Over 3.5 even.
Yeah, I mean, Fulham in their league has goals all the time,
I think if there's an early goal...
Yeah, you've got a game on their hands,
then,
haven't they?
Yeah, and I think Fulham will score at home.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree.
I think they'll play Vorm in goal, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Trippier will probably get a game.
Yeah, he's been done
I don't
right.
know about that, because Trippier played in all the Champions League games over Walker, so I'm thinking he might do the same tonight and play Trippier in Europe, and then Walker will come back in on...
Well, you know your stuff on.
Yeah, it's just going by the Champions League games that I'd say Trippier got games in all of them.
I mean, the Spurs price is 3 to 4. Do you think that's a good price? I mean, obviously it depends on the team news.
Depends on the team news, but if you were having a bet now, yes, I think it is a good price.
Yeah, I think I would probably still take Spurs at 3 to 4. I'd actually look at Spurs and over 2.5 or over 3.5, whatever the line's been set
I think I'd just take goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just something about it. It's the team news that worries me. If I was going to pick one now, I'd go goals.
Yeah.
And I'd just avoid. I'd have to wait until I saw the lineups to pick a winner in that one.
Right. So I think we're got. All of us think Spurs. We also all like goals, so between that you can pick your singles or you can even join them together. That's totally up to you. Next game, Phil?
Next game, again, the last game on Sunday is we're going Blackburn against Manchester United at Ewood Park.
United.
Yeah, Jose doesn't normally get it wrong against lower league. I think he'll rotate the team, but they'll still be strong, hard to beat.
They've battered Reading.
Got Saint Etienne again tonight, though, haven't they?
Yeah.
Didn't play Reading, played Wigan, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it's fair. Jose in every competition, even the Europa League, he's actually fielded pretty strong teams every time. He's got the options too as well, hasn't he? But like Ibra's started loads of games. I don't think he'll start probably this weekend, to be fair. But he's been playing Pogba in the games that you maybe wouldn't expect him to. Same with Ibra. I mean, I think Blackburn, they've actually picked up a little bit recently, but they've got a relegation battle on their hands. I don't think they want this.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's the last thing that they're going to be wanting is more FA Cup games when they've got the league form to worry about so much.
Yeah, I'll go with United win.
Yeah.
Fairly comfortable United win as well, I think.
Right.
You reckon?
Yeah, 3-0 United, I think. I think it'll be comfortable.
Yeah.
I'll go 1-0 United.
I'm gonna go straight down the middle. 2-0 United.
Like that. And then the last one is on Monday. Sutton against Arsenal. Now, after last night, does this become interesting?
5-1 Sutton.
AstroTurf pitch.
Yeah.
Well, 3G pitch.
3G, yeah. It's interesting now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Arsenal fan TV.
It'll be an absolute riot, won't it?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Arsenal win.
Yeah, as much as we'd love to see Arsenal get shocked again, just for the FA Cup magic and Arsenal fan TV.
Like see how many competitions they can get knocked out of. Wenger still being a job.
Yeah, it's just a gimmick now, isn't it? And the longer it goes on, the more I love it. So for me, I'm thinking Arsenal win, to be fair, but the price
3
is...
or 4-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, the price is bad. It's 1-7 for Arsenal win.
They battered Southampton last time.
Yeah.
I think the pressure's off in this competition because they don't really give a crap about it, but really.
Who's he start? Does Welbeck get a game and Welbeck score again?
Yeah. Welbeck will play off.
To be honest, that's probably going to be my bet. I mean, I'm not touching Arsenal at 1-7. It's just a crap price. I know they're probably going to win, but you don't bet on 1-7s, do you?
No.
So for me, it's going to be Danny Welbeck. That'll probably be my pick of the bets in that game.
Welbeck 2 or more, because Welbeck to score is going to be like 1-2.
Yeah, it's 2 or more Welbeck. Then I like the look of that.
Cool.
What about you guys?
Yeah, again, I fancy Arsenal. I'd love Sutton to win, being a Tottenham fan, but I just can't see. I think Wenger will make changes, quite a lot of them as well. I think we might see a few youngsters in and around his 16 for this.
Yeah.
I think I'll go over 3.5.
Over 3.5, yeah? Nah, fair ones. Is that us all done with these then?
That's it for the FA Cup.
Right, I'm going to round it up there. I'm going to ask you both who you think is going to win the competition. Who's going to win the FA Cup this year?
I'd love to see Tottenham win it, obviously, but realistically, I don't think we will. And I'm going to go Manchester United.
United.
City.
I'm going Arsenal. They've got a good history in this competition. Wenger's won it more than anyone that's still left in it. So
You're going to have a wager on this or what?
yeah, all right then, 20 quidders.
20 quid.
20 quidders. It's where none of us get it right and we keep our money in our pockets. Love that. That's our predictions for this week. Thanks very much for tuning in to our FA Cup talk show. Phil, nice one. Cheers, Bents. Let us know what you thought in the comments below, what your rack is going to be for this weekend. We can't wait to see what goes down. We're hoping that Arsenal get dicked by Sutton.